You've accidentally built a business that depends on you, and that's exactly why it's hard to scale.
This video should have performed way better. It has structure, clarity, and a clean problem lesson solution format, but it still didn't hold retention. Why? And what 3 mistakes should every business creator avoid so your videos don't suffer the same fate? This is Julian Deloy, a business creator with solid ideas, clean editing, and genuinely helpful content. But the video loses attention long before the value actually lands. And the first reason for this shows up between the 50-second mark and the 1 minute 40-second mark.
But even if you nail your strategy, there's one thing that sabotages 80% of business owners before they even get started. And that is reason number 2. You are doing everything yourself. What got you here may not get you there. If you're still wearing every single hat for your business, like
Right here is where viewer retention collapses. Not because the content is bad, but because the pattern becomes predictable. After 2 cycles of statement, explanation, B-roll, lesson, the brain recognizes the rhythm. And the moment the viewer knows what's coming next, they stop paying attention. And for business content, this is the #1 retention killer. So how do we fix this? Well, the first way to do it is to add pattern interrupts. Small moments that reset the viewer's attention. For example, a metaphor using a physical object, a surprising analogy, a sudden tonal shift, a quick, well-timed joke, switching to a whiteboard, pulling out a visual prop, asking a viewer a question directly. These tiny resets keep the brain alert and keep the viewer watching. But even perfect pattern interrupts fail if the next mistake is still present. If your tone never changes, no intensity, no calm moments, no emotional peaks, the video starts to feel monotonous. And monotony will kill retention faster than any script issue. So the way to fix this is to add a tiny tonal shift every 10 to 20 seconds, which will boost your attention more than fancy editing ever will. When talking about mindset, go stronger. When explaining something technical, go calmer. When describing frustration, drop your tone and get serious. Tonal variation is one of the fastest ways to keep business viewers watching. But even that will also break down if you make this next mistake.
clarity of message and clarity of system. Define your North Star metric, that single number or goal that makes every decision you make. The more precise your vision, the faster your team aligns in your system, then
So this section is technically correct, but there's no specificity. Don't just give your viewers the concept, give them your own example. Prove it works. Show them your North Star metric. Explain how you chose it. Give them a mini framework to find their own. Offer a downloadable cheat sheet or tell them to comment for the template. This will turn passive viewers into active participants, dramatically improving retention and conversion. Now, just those 3 fixes alone will upgrade all of your videos, but if you really want to take them to the next level, then we need to add symbolic B-roll. So don't just tell your audience what they need to know, show them as well. If you want to talk about one simple system, then show B-roll of you or someone else using the simple system. You want to show complexity, show someone drowning in papers or drowning in work or stuck in a maze somewhere. You want to show stuck in the weeds? Then show actual weeds. If you want to show becoming a leader, then show Steve Jobs on stage or some other business leader you like. Give people that extra thing that makes your points feel real. But what will help you even more, a system that will tell you when to interrupt the pattern, when to escalate, when to tone shift, when to add B-roll, when to give examples, and how to guide the viewer through the story. Because top creators don't rely on luck, they rely on systems. And if you want the same retention system that big creators use to keep their viewers watching, check the link in the description.